Hi, I'm Gautham Srinivasan and I'm a health and wellness consultant. Best Fit Coach is an online platform which offers health and wellness solutions. Our vision is to drive individuals proactively invest in health and wellness. We strongly believe in a preventive approach to ensure healthy life. Prevention is better than cure is our DNA and strong belief. Health and wellness can be approached holistically. We try to seek answers on what can be the best holistic approach. In our ancient Tamil literature, a magnificent scripture called Tirukkural says, human body is prone to ailments due to the imbalance of three factors, namely Vadam, Pittam and Kabam. Let us understand little more about the magical health and wellness learning from Tirukkural. Vadam in contemporary health science is known as gas. Pittam is known as bile and Kabam is known as phlegm. A perfectly harmonious balance between Vadam, Pittam and Kabam ensures good health. We must try and understand how these three factors are measured. Traditional Indian medical practitioners and modern contemporary English medicine practitioners can identify the imbalance and advise on how to balance. Alternatively, carefully designed diet, sleep, and kinetic chain movements can also ensure Vadam, Pittam, and Kabam are in perfect balance. Common ailments, both physical and mental health, requires medical intervention. However, let me share with you the truth and fact. It is interesting to know from the ancient and ageless knowledge, human body is designed to cure itself. If only we care a little more about this and grow to respect our own body. It is also more interesting to know cure to several ailments are possible within ourselves. If you are wondering how our body can cure itself, the answer is our immune system. Till date, we have not known any medicine out of our shelf to grow our immune system. In our limited capacity and knowledge, we can say one thing for sure. Proper and healthy lifestyle can greatly improve our immune system. We must have realized any small step from our side to improve diet, sleep, and kinetic movement is greatly appreciated by our body, and its results, when measured, may surprise you. Thankfully for us, abundance of information is available with us on diet, sleep, and kinetic movement. If only we put to use wealth of such information to our own lifestyle, results should far exceed our own expectations. Is it not easy for us to recognize a healthy mind finds a good residence in a healthy body? Let us see how simple behavioral changes can help the healer within ourselves. In India, ancient practices has established even simple changes in diet can influence what actions we commit. For example, Hindu religious fasting asks for abstinence from onion and garlic on certain occasions and abstinence from meat when some religious fasting is undertaken. We conducted a survey to understand diet, sleep, and kinetic movement among a sample population of 100 participants. The following questions were asked. What is diet according to you? Diet is giving the maximum nutrient density the body requires for efficient functioning. What is sleep according to you? A condition of mind and body which typically recurs several hours every night, in which the nervous system is inactive, the eyes closed, the postural muscles are relaxed, and consciousness practically suspended. What is kinetic movement according to you? It is the application of mechanical physics to understand human movement. The joints and segments have an effect on one another during movement. When one is in motion, it creates a chain of events that affects the movement of neighboring joints and segments. Having understood what kinetic movement is, let us go one step forward to understand what causes pain, discomfort, fatigue, and spasm. Don't worry. Let me show you correct and incorrect postures. Then you will understand how simple it is to get rid of pain, discomfort, fatigue, and spasm by following the correct postures. The benefits of kinetic chain movements are It helps detecting physical weakness and imbalance. It helps decreasing further injuries. It improves posture. It reduces stress placed in the body. It helps differentiate between movement quality and compensation. The percentage of answers given by people of different age groups are as follows. For diet, age group between 20 to 30 are weak in diet awareness. Age group between 30 to 35 are good in diet awareness. Age group between 40 to 55 are weak in diet awareness. For sleep, age group between 20 to 35 are weak in sleep awareness. Age group between 35 to 40 are moderate aware about the sleep. And age group between 40 to 55 are weak in sleep awareness. And for kinetic movement, age group between 20 to 55 are weak in kinetic movement awareness. As we grow smarter and wiser, it is easy for us to understand why good health and fitness is a true game changer. Good health is wealth. A proverb says, health is wealth, which is an ageless truth. Most of us spend our lifetime to earn and save the money at the cost of our health. In the end, we spend the same money to save our health. Let us see how costly our health can be. The estimated cost of medical treatment of cardiovascular disease is around $18,953 US. For stroke, it is around $20,000 US. For cancer, it is around $25,000 US. And for Parkinson disease, it is around $20,000 US. The list is unfortunately long and not easy to digest. How expensive the treatment can be. Other aspects of poor health can be emotionally costly too. Let me not emphasize more on how difficult it might get when poor health hits us when we are older and vulnerable, except pleading with you to pay attention to your health right now. None of us desire to place ourselves in the harm's way, far away from expensive medical expenses and emotional distress. A reality check on our true potential will be interesting to demonstrate. Let me remind you, conscious effort to ensure good health is a wonderful opportunity to appreciate the magnificent species called human. Do you know what all we can do with the amazing body we have? We can run at a speed of 10.5 meters per second. We can lift a weight of about 1000 pounds. We can punch with a force of 4747 Newton. We can dive deep for about 274 meters. We can climb to a height of about 29,029 feet. Is it not important for us to appreciate this? With focused attention on our health, we will be able to achieve our true potential. When we question ourselves whether we give our health its due importance, if our answer is yes, we are most likely going to succeed. If our answer is no, no excuse justifies why we don't care for our health. In a subtle way, we come to realize the need for a fit health regime. If lack of time is offered as an excuse which limits our physical exercising, let us see on how much time in a year we spend on various activities. We spend 42 days watching TV. We spend 45 days cooking and cleaning. We spend 7.5 days shopping. We spend 121.6 days sleeping. We spend 17 days eating. We spend 25.5 days traveling. We spend 16 days on internet. We spend 80 days working. How many have we accounted for? Let me add it. It's 354.6 days. How many days on a year do we have now available after deducting days spent on above discussed activities? It's 10.4 days. It is often easy for us to understand very complex experiments with simple practical demonstrations of the applications. Shraddha, a 16-year-old female who is overweight, was constantly reminded from her childhood by relatives, neighbors, and friends for being obese. As a response, Shraddha made few diet decisions which had its own effects, which included among other choices, such as skipping meals, not eating properly, which led her to store fat, resulting in continuing her to be obese. At juncture, Shraddha lost her hope on her ability to fight obesity. We clearly understood the medical condition and the mental makeup of Shraddha. There were only limited family support in terms of food preparations. Most of the time, the discipline was very difficult to follow for Shraddha. At first, we introduced a few kinetic chain routines and gradually progressed towards movement. Meanwhile, the systematic eating was introduced to her, such as eating on the same time daily and totally avoiding inflammatory foods, and foods which acts against thyroid. It was from 92 kgs. She gradually reduced the amount of fat percentage and hit the plateau at 84 kgs. Then we introduced cheat days and progressed her to functional strength as she had difficulty in going to bed due to the workload. So, we were light on sleep and compensated that on diet and kinetic chain movements. The progress was good, and again at 78 kgs there were plateau. We improved the intensity of the discipline and she was on track. She achieved 72 kgs with utmost skill development in basic lifts and improved metabolic rate and better thyroid function. Gayatri is a 35-year-old female with polycystic ovary syndrome and who had lot of cravings for sweets. She had been regularly working out and was in a strict diet and still unable to find any results as she expected. The excess fat in certain parts of her body was difficult for her to get rid of, in spite of various efforts. We clearly understood her medical condition and put her in kinetic chain movements. It was very difficult to have adequate recovery for her. So sleep was also a major tool which helped her problem. We carefully planned and organized her day so that the body get accustomed to recovery. We introduced basic strength routines and made her recover more so that the body get accustomed to recovery before giving her any modifications in her diet. We taught her how to digest food properly and give adequate time, so the next meal is taken only after proper digestion. Her symptoms of polycystic ovary syndrome gradually got reduced and the overall quality of her health improved. The journey was the lesson she learned from us and still continuing the knowledge we have shared with her. Steady investment in our health helps us grow holistically and achieve our truest wealth of all, which is health is wealth. With the wisdom from the ancient roots, we will be able to be healthy naturally, giving our mind and body the healing it requires. As we grow with time, it is our responsibility to take care of our health with right knowledge and guidance to make healthy choices and choose to avoid unnecessary distress. Practicing what we learn in fine-tuning, diet, sleep, and kinetic movement is the most important factor in getting the right experience. Excuses and procrastinations are the two obstacles which we will have to break over time and build healthy, long-lasting habits. Habits makes the man.